remember being really nervous for my interviews. I interviewed at Mountain College where I had to interview. Actually, I had two more interviews, one at Martin College and one at St. Hugs, which is where I'm now. And during these 4 interviews, I saw many interesting questions. One really interesting question I saw was a question about cubes and the number of varieties a cube has. Well, 3 dimension, 4 dimension, and even higher dimension. And it didn't stop there. We also discussed how many edges there are in this dimension, and we tried to find a formula for each one of these. I thought it was quite interesting. There were also very hard questions. One particular question I remember is I was asked to sketch the normal distribution, which was like bell curve, and I was asked to sketch its derivative by eye, and derivative as well, so 2 derivatives. And that was easy enough. You just sketch it, and then she asked me, do I notice anything about the number of turning points and the number of reads as we go down? And then I noticed that as the divided type, each time the number of reads and the number of turning point increased by I. And then the question was given to me, can you prove that formula is true? And that was really difficult. I was really stumped at the beginning, and actually I didn't know what to say, but luckily for me, the interviews he gave me a prompt. He gave me a hint about some theorem that is really useful for this, and I immediately managed to use this hint and then go on to answer the question. I thought I was really scary at the first, but really rewarding at the end. I didn't get anything about my personal statement in the interview, which I thought it was too strange. I suppose they thought it wasn't really interesting at the interviews.
The interviewers really like to see me struggle through the question because they want to see how I think. They want to see the reason in which I go about question. So they won't really like give me a difficult question. So I do struggle with it, and they would often give me hints to see if I can cooperate with them. If I do, to attend the university and to prepare for the interview. I keep that in mind. I practice impressing my thoughts as much as possible. I did this by speaking out loud when I'm by myself answering a math question, and I try to do this whenever I call.
Well, I have also mentioned that I try to speak my thoughts as much as possible. Rather than that, I was really keen on solving Math B and all British Math Olympiad questions. I feel like that helped out a lot my problem-solving skills. It gave me a good institution on how to solve questions, and I think it made me a better problem solver all around. And I did, and the mock interviews with my teachers, and they were quite kind enough, and through the decisions with me, they emphasized that I should be speaking my thoughts out as much as possible. Even when I was struggling to come up with an answer, they encouraged me time and time again to try to give suggestions as how to solve the problem. For example, maybe we can solve this by introduction even though you are not sure how you do that, and so on. So I did these things quite often, and I did it about 2 times a week with my teachers, these mock interviews, and these other things I have mentioned. I try to keep them on getting in the background as a prepare for my interview.